No, 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 I can't shock you.
Today, from Ford Field in Detroit, Nubby on E. It's the Detroit Lions taking on the New York Giants.
First opened in 2002. There's a look inside Ford Field here in downtown Detroit, the Motor City. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle. The New York Giants and the Detroit Lions. Along with Charles, as we look at the play, they come off a So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. They'll run for the first time with Johnson. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage back at the 22. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's second down.
This defense is a difficult one to prepare for, one of the best in the league. They'll come at you from all angles, and they did a nice job there stopping him for a loss.
So now they have to contend with 2nd and 13 after the first down run goes backwards. Looking to throw. Open man is Kendrick Bourne.
Complete.
8 yards on the completion, but now they face third down. We'll see what kind of mindset they have here offensively after giving up the touchdown on the opening drive.
And based on our time with them, you know, prior to this game, I feel like they've got a good mindset going in. In fact, the discussion that we had with the coaching staff was, you know, we may give up.
In a heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Denzel Perryman. set to take over the football here early on in the game, first quarter. And they'll start the drive on the ground with Johnson. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on second down.
This is the ball carrier.
The numbers a week ago for Johnson. He was able to topple the 200-yard mark and a rushing touchdown for good measure.
And what I found surprising, all those yards he accumulated, only found the end zone one
just
time.
once.
That doesn't even seem fair, does it?
But still, the 200-yard mark, something he can always carry in his back pocket. On second down, it's Johnson. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down.
Defensively here, you're facing a top 5 team in terms of points scored in the NFL, so when they're that high powered, you got to find a way to hold them under 20, because to me, that's the magic number. 20-point score, you give yourself your best chance to win.
So if they're up around 24, 28, 30, they could be in some trouble.
And I think so, because then you turn it into a shootout, and that means your offense has to keep pace.
The gain of 7 brings up 2nd and 3.
Off the draw, here's Johnson. Absolutely nobody fooled there. He's going nowhere fast as he's stopped behind the line of scrimmage. It'll be a loss of a yard, and that's going to lead to a 3rd and 4 coming up.
Loss of a yard on the play. 3rd down and 4.
Out of the gun now on 3rd down. And he can't get away from the pressure. The Giants get there. O'Shane Ximines in there to get him for a loss of 9 yards, and that also leads to 4th down.
It's a team game, but sometimes individuals do stand out, don't they? How about that for a twofer? Tackle for a loss on the running play on the previous down, and then comes right back and gets a sack.
That'll go in the books as just a 16-yard punt, and it'll be Giants. So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. They go play action here on 1st down. Oh, he's able to outmuscle him here as he pulls it in. A good pickup there, 21 yards.
When you struggle on offense, you're looking for anything possible to get you going. Sometimes you do it like basketball teams that don't normally press. You put a press on, bring people to life, make them move a little bit quicker. Maybe that'll help them as they head towards the half.
Throwing on 1st down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. Some of the fans here don't seem too happy about what we've seen in this first half.
No, not at all, and I understand why. They look lethargic, out of sync, and it shows on the scoreboard.
Now this one over the middle into the hands of his tight end, complete. And they're going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Giants' 34-yard line.
1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. He'll give this one to Galladay. And they move this all the way down to the 9. A really nice gain of 25 yards. The Lions into the red zone for the first time. They're looking at a 1st and goal from about the 9. They'll look to throw again. For the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. Kerryon Johnson, the intended receiver, but it'll be 2nd and goal.
Leads to 2nd and goal.
Running from the gun, Johnson, and he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of 2, now 3rd down.
This defense is really flown around in the first half. They've gotten to the ball carrier before they can really get started. Offense got to come up with something else in order to try and get this running game going.
They'll look to throw on 3rd and goal. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
I like what they tried to do there. Tried to hit him with something quick, get the ball in his hands, and hope he could make some yards after the catch and pick up a 1st down. Weren't able to do so on that play.
And in his 15th season, he's able to get this. And 17-3. This offense will start with tough field position inside the 10. They'll come out throwing here on first down. Open man, he's got him, the tight end Hockenson. And they'll get him down up past the 15. They needed some breathing room. He gave it to him, 11 yards and a first down.
And what a nice example there of a tight end doing exactly what he needs to do. How about how he worked his way to the outside, made sure he secured the catch, and then anything after that, we count that as a bonus. And indeed, he gets enough for the first down.
Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
Yeah, things were pretty stacked up there in the middle of the line. A lot of bodies, not much space. I think ultimately he was fortunate to get anything out of that run.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Open man is Galladay, complete. This to the 30, taken down about a yard shy. 12 yards there and a first down.
1st and 10 at the 29-yard line.
From the gun, a run for Johnson. And able to stay on his feet past the 30 to about the 33-yard line. Marlon Humphrey with the tackle defensively. The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. Here's Johnson. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. Give him 14 on that one and a first down.
I'm okay with the call there. In fact, I actually like it. I know they're down a couple of scores, but the running game worked in that situation. I would continue to go in that direction.
This offense finding its legs now. Now a 10th carry for Johnson. He'll get 3 up to midfield.
Give credit to the defense for stringing that play out, and they gave up no cutback angle. You know he was trying to dart through. No place for him to go. A nice job there, only giving up a 3-yard gain.
And he's going to be stopped up at about the 47-yard line.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain, considering the blitz that they just had against them.
Throwing deep for Galladay. This is caught inside the 15. And oh, so close as he takes it all the way to the 2-yard line. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets
in this game, and they're probably going to have to hit on a few in the passing game. This gap, and that's a good start right there.
1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. Stepping up, he's going to keep it. And just a short gain that time as they're able to get him down. 2 yards the gain on the keeper, and it's 2nd down.
Well, that call makes sense because they've been throwing it well on this drive, and once again they show passing formation, showing the shotgun. Then they ran out of it. That's a nice play by them defensively, though, to hold it to a short gain.
And he'll actually lose a little bit of yardage here. Back to the 2. It'll be a loss of 1, and that's going to bring up an interesting 3rd and goal. Zone, but that one's going to wind up incomplete. So it's been a long drive. They've held the ball for quite a while. Now what do you do here?
Well, to me, at this stage after this drive, this close to the goal line, 3 points would be.
Can this defense hold them out? Here we go now. 4th and goal. To throw. And that is caught. Touchdown, Detroit. Kenny Galladay. His 14th touchdown now on the year. And the Lions able to get this back with a touchdown. Version for the Bill to swallow.
Big time.
take over the football. 10. They begin the drive with Johnson. And he'll push this forward only to about the 42-yard line. Denzel Perryman there to bring him down. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. Well done to sniff that out defensively. He had it diagnosed pretty quickly.
I love that description because diagnosed is perfect on that one. Read his keys, made the play, and he couldn't even get going moving the football.
He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he gets steam going.
That's to his running back, Kerryon Johnson. And he is going to have the first down, and that is going to take us to the 2-minute warning. 9 yards on the pickup there, and it keeps the drive alive. And we'll remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll join Jonathan Coachman and the gang in Orlando. Coach will have stats and scores from the early games going on here around the NFL. There's a ball thrown right side and complete. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. They'll get a dozen there, and the Lions have a first down.
1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Back to throw again. He'll drop this down to Johnson underneath. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. That's a 12-yard gain now on back-to-back plays.
1st and 10 at the 22-yard line.
They'll look to throw now on first down. And this is caught at the end. They'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Detroit. Kenny Golladay with his 2nd touchdown here in this. And the Lions are an extra point away from tying this thing up. CD for them, this has just been an offensive explosion here in the 2nd quarter.
Yeah, held scoreless in the 1st quarter. Now they find the end zone.
This offense ready to get back out there as they'll have the football to start the 3rd quarter. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Catch is made by Hockenson, the tight end. He's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32.
Nice rhythm. Made it a nice, easy pitch and catch.
Hoping he could break a tackle or two. Wasn't able to do that there, but still good yardage. They'll operate from the 32-yard line here, 2nd and 3. Johnson. He slips up past the 45 before pickup of 17 and a first down.
That's a nice one to get to the outside, and so many times defenses say, okay, we got you hit. But if you're running the football, at least you know where everyone is coming from. You don't have to worry about the backside at all. That allows you to run with a little bit more confidence as you traverse down the field.
Now on the heels of that run by Johnson, here's another 1st and out of the gun. They'll look to throw. They'll find him well past midfield, just a yard or 2 shy of the 40. No question that they're going to continue to look his way. 6 catches in the 1st half and now 7 on the game. A first down carry here for Johnson. Very nice run there, 9 yards, and it'll be 2nd down.
That was a good run, and it got to the 2nd level. And what I mean by that is that's where the linebackers usually play. 1st level being the defensive front, last level being the secondary. But the strong safety position end up making the tackle, and oftentimes we call them a hybrid. Combination defensive back, combination linebacker. We saw the linebacker make the stop.
They'll look to throw for it on 3rd and 1. offense will, and they will have the football at their own 20-yard line. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. Nice way to start the drive, a gain of 12 and a first down.
First and 10 at the 32-yard line.
On the ground, this is Johnson. He takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. That one good for 37 yards. They had a chance to limit his yardage, but he was able to fight off that tackle.
So it's not guys who missed the tackles. Guy unable to do it on that play. How about his ability to break through and gain that yardage?
So the big play changes the complexion of things. First and 10 just outside the 30. They're going to look to throw. He's got his tight end over the middle, T.J. Hockenson. And they'll be inside the 25 now at the 24. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch.
3 at the 24-yard line.
Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. Kenny Golladay is intended receiver, and it's third and short.
Brings up third down and 3.
The play action fake. They'll look to throw. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
That's a good job there creating the contact to force the incompletion. And now since it's fourth down, that should set up a field goal situation.
And a nice sigh of relief defensively to be able to hold them to 3. And that is not going to get there. Oh, he missed it short. It's no good, and we will remain tied here in this third quarter. So now this offense will take over, and they will have the football at their own 20-yard line. The drive starts with a completion left side, and he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. 17 yards on the catch and run. It's a first down.
You don't always expect tight ends to be big in terms of run after the catch, but after that play, he joins a growing band of players that's putting that stereotype right on it.
One play has first and 10. There's Johnson. He's been busy this afternoon. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, second and 2. 8 yards the tally on that first down run. Here's second and 2.
Brings up second and 2.
Again, it's Johnson. And he'll go down right around the 47 this time.
Not too many more ideal situations at second and 2. Pick up a first down. They ran it and picked it up.
37-yard line.
On first down, it's Johnson. And he's going to get this past the 50 and into Giant territory.
On the carry.
5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up second and 5.
Gain of 5 brings up second and 5 at the 47.
They'll run it with Johnson. And he's going to get this pretty close to the first down marker at the Giants' 42. Now we've got a Giant player here slow to get up after that last play. While the trainers take a look, we'll step aside. Here's a 20th. Johnson. Calling a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it second down.
Brandon, we just saw the benefits of being able to run the ball successfully. They pick up 4 yards on that carry. So now if you're a play caller, you can do just about anything you want. But on the defensive side of the ball, you're scrambling a little bit. Now you're behind trying to figure out, do I need to blitz him? Do I need to pressure him? How do I gain an advantage?
And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Giants' 14. That's a third down conversion of 24 yards there. Nice play.
Really? Really? Did we just see that? That's a big catch. One-handed, I might add, to pick up a first down.
I was going to say, it's one thing to give a head on a one-handed first. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. They go back to the ground with Johnson. And he takes us down to about the 12 for a gain of 3.
On the carry.
Well, praise has to go to the guys on the offensive line because they've had a very nice, productive day running the football. How about that poor defensive line? They've been knocked around the entire game, and while they slowed them down on that run, can they continue to do so? Because they haven't had much success throughout this ball game.
Jones and the ball's out. And the Giants have it. It's a touchdown. And it'll stop shy of the 15 at the 14-yard line on the return. After a good punt, this offense will start with tough field position inside the 10. They'll run on 1st down. Johnson. And he will take this up to about the 8-yard line.
Johnson, the ball carrier.
Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8.
A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8.
And now the throw here secured by his running back out of the backfield. And he'll be a couple yards shy of the 20 at the 18. Good. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 18-yard line.
Now Johnson. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
Good yardage there on 1st down. Exactly what you want. Get yourself set up to keep making 1st downs, keep the clock running. And if they're smart, you're starting to milk the clock. No hurry before you run your 2nd down play.
And some space here. Out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45.
1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
And as they come another play as time has run out on this quarter. This is the next League on EA Sports. Some good games going on in the early window. This might be the best of the bunch. On 1st down, it's Johnson. And he's taken down inside the 30. This game not quite as good as the last, but still over 40 yards between the two.
Another carry for their leader and a good one. It's crunch time. They'll need him to continue to be productive in both the run and passing game in order for them to try and snatch a victory.
So Norman off 2nd half. Here's 1st and 10. Now a handoff. Johnson. Carry there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Oh, that's one to warm the hearts of all those old school football players, isn't it? Tough, hard, gritty run. Got behind his pads. Bowled over a few people. Look at that one. Right up the gut.
Saw through 3 quarters. No reason to lighten up now. And he's dropped just before the line to gain. 4-yard pickup leaves him with 3rd and 1.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion. They would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication. And as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
And unable to connect. If he had caught it, it would have been a 1st down. Instead, it's 4th.
Well, they've had success getting the ball to him out of the backfield, but this time they had a man right on him. He was able to break before he could get started.
The score remains tied.
back, ready to go again offensively. Their defense was able to hold serve, albeit with a little help from that missed field goal as they settle in now. So now this offense will take over, and they will have the football at their own 20-yard line. They'll run on first down. It's Johnson, and he'll go down at the 26 following a gain of 6. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
Pickup brings up 2nd and 4 at the 26.
They go to Johnson again. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. All right, I got to ask you, with these RPOs, essentially the quarterback has 3 options, right? So what's different from that versus the triple option that we see?
As a general rule, the triple option at the college level, most things are called outside of the quarterback faking it to the runner and then keeping it himself and maybe having a trail back. What I mean is, in that option to throw the football, all comes about organically. It's a natural deal based on reads. In college, if you're going to throw the football for triple option, you've actually called that play.
And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
He has elite instincts from his linebacker spot. He's able to diagnose the run and flies in like a missile to stop that one behind the line of scrimmage.
Hit as he throws there, incomplete. Johnson the intended target, and it's 3rd down.
Brings up down and the 11.
Now they'll throw here out of the gun. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. 12 yards there as they keep this drive rolling. It's another 1st down. Well, there's your receiver in the NFL in terms of yardage, putting on another clinic, well over 100 yards.
Are we taking? I'm going to go and really the route running, competing for the football defense.
So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. Running is Swift. And very little running room there. He did get a couple up to the 49.
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up.
And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30.
1st and 10.
They went with the nickel look defensively, so they had 5 defensive backs in there. Didn't help them stop.
5 DBs, but what also happens then, you take a big body off the field in order to insert the guy. So you're taking a big off for a little, and oftentimes you can run them to that defense.
Back to throw now on 1st down. There's that man again. Rushing over out of bounds. That's back-to-back plays of over 20 yards. He's certainly been a huge factor in this one. He's got the 2 touchdowns to his credit. Picks up first.
Yeah, I can hear everyone saying, well, why don't you cover him, double him, triple him, do what you have to do. But sometimes they get locked into such a groove and such a connection. No matter how many guys are in his area.
He certainly looks to be in that groove right now. A field goal could get him the lead, but it might not be enough here as they come up on 1st and goal. They'll run it with Johnson. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Detroit. Kerryon Johnson, his 11th touchdown of the year. And the Lions have broken our tie as they take the lead. And he was excellent on that drive. He deserved to be the one to get across the chalk.
Oh, I agree with you totally. A workhorse on the drive. And
so now this offense will take over, and they will have the football at their own 20-yard line. On 1st down, Johnson fights forward for only about a yard up to the 21. Charles, you'd said the magic number was probably right around 20 for this defense because they're facing one of the top 5 offenses in the league in terms of points scored. They've had their moments, but this offense just a little too good, isn't it? Oh, now a strap. He loses the football. And who's got it? The Giants. So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. They'll run on first down. It's Johnson. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26. Tackle there by Leighton Vander Esch.
1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9 at the 26.
2nd and 9 now. And they work this well upfield across the 45.
That's good.
And I guess, Charles, sometimes when you have a receiver well over 6 foot, you do that. Just put it up there, let him grab it, and he did.
And it certainly appears like a 50-50, right? We always talk about that when both sides have a chance to get it, the receiver or the guy covering him. But I think the odds actually are in favor of the offense. They can see the ball coming oftentimes before the can get his head around. So I think that really goes to like 70-30, and they should be able to go up and get it most of the time.
And he got it there. On first down, it's Johnson. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. Another nice gain, 16 yards there, and a first down again. It's been an excellent day for him running the football, no doubt, as he continues to soar well past 100 yards.
Yeah, it almost feels like he can just grab his briefcase and head home after putting in a flip.
So the drive takes him into Giants territory now. 1st and 10 at the 36. They'll keep it on the ground. Johnson. They'll be brought down a hard line after a gain of 6.
That was a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. Getting down to the good stuff. All tied with 2 minutes remaining on EA Sports. So the Lions in possession of the football as we welcome you back. And they're facing a big 3rd down now in this tie ball game. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get stop him behind the line. And quickly we're going to get another stop here with 1:54 left as they call the timeout defensively. Tie game, 4th quarter, and they're going for this thing on 4th down. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. To the right, incomplete to Galladay. And unable to break away. They stop him a few yards shy. So now we're in the final minute of the game in the 4th quarter as this offense gets ready to take over. They'll try and start this drive in the air. And he fires one incomplete. He was trying to find Marvin Jones that time. And it's 2nd down.
Marlon Humphrey on the coverage.
And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken out. The Lions will use the first of their timeouts as they get it right at the 32nd mark of this 4th quarter.
41-yard line.
They'll look to throw here on 1st down. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. O'Shane Ximines in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year. After the sack, it's 2nd and 19, and the road gets a bit. It's a little teaching moment here. Overtime rules. Remind us how this goes, partner.
Okay, so in the past, we had sudden death. First team to score wins, but no longer. Now, if the team receives the ball, scores a touchdown, they win the game. If they kick a field goal, though, or don't score, the other team gets a possession. And after both teams get a possession, then we're into sudden death. First team to score wins the game.
So we're right back where we started, all even as the kick's away. That'll be taken about a yard deep, and they will play it safe here and bring this one out to the 25. Kenny Galladay and the Lions set to go to work again. And as we look at the tape, he's getting close to 200 yards. Think he can smell it?
He can not only smell it, he can probably count it. And he's looking to get there and beyond it. But right now, what we're seeing, a lot of junk defenses like in basketball when you're trying to stop.
Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. Out to the left there and complete to the tight end, Hockenson. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there. 3 yards the gain there, 2nd down.
And 7 at the 28.
They'll hand it off now. Johnson. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39.
That's good for a Lion.
He continues to be effective running the football, a big reason that they have the lead.
And I love one of the quotes that I read about him where he said of himself, my back, and I just carry him along.
Three tight ends in the ball game here on 1st and 10. Johnson, nowhere to go that time. He maybe got a yard up to the 40.
Well, sometimes just out there at the point of attack, holding up, they won their battles at the line of scrimmage, left them no space to try and run. A really nice job swimming to the ball carrier.
And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. He couldn't hang on 3rd down. So 3rd down coming up. And Charles, I guess the question for me, where does 4 down begin possibly?
I guess for me it begins if you have 4th and 5 or less, because you got to understand your team and know what your play calls are. What do you have that you think you're confident that you can pick up that type of yardage? It might be 4th and 3 for some teams. If there's anything under 4th and 5, they'll think about going for it.
Well, that's one way to convert on 3rd down. Picking up 26 yards. Last play there, he's over.
You know what that generally means?
Success.
That, and it means you really didn't miss opportunities. Usually very accurate. The ball's getting to the right place. Guys are making yardage after the catch to help you out that way. I mean, the whole team has picked it up. And don't forget, that means the offensive line has had to pass protect pretty well, too.
They'll get this one to Galladay.
Are you fucking kidding me?
So a decent gain, but all for naught on the penalty.
It's too bad, isn't it? They were feeling pretty good about it. Only people celebrating? The guys who just gave up that play.
From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. Nowhere to go. He lost the football. And who's got it? The Giants. 20, 10, and he brings it back to the house. It's a touchdown, and in a crazy inning, a defensive score wins.
That is so fucked,
Catching our
dude.
breath from that electric finish. You get into overtime, that's one thing. It was a great 4 quarters. But then in OT, not only to win it, but to win it on a defensive score. Wow.
Oh, definitely. And I think from now on, we're going to travel someone who can help us, because I thought I was going to pass out at the end. Not just getting to the overtime, but the plays in overtime that led to this one, and to finish it on a defensive touchdown, a takeaway that gets into the end zone. I'm not rooting for anyone, but boy, I love to see games finish that way.
So for the Giants, it's an important win in terms of staying in the postseason race as they move to 6-4. And they'll return home next week to take on the Indianapolis Colts. Meanwhile, for the Lions, they're going the wrong way as 3-7 now on the year. And they'll have a quick turnaround as they're back in action Thursday at noon Eastern.
I really only been streaming for 48 minutes.
Today, field in Detroit. Thanksgiving Day presentation of the NFL on EA. It's the Detroit Lions taking on the Buffalo Bills.
The seating capacity is 65,000 at Ford Field, and we are right around that. Good crowd ready to go in the Motor City. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to a game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the Buffalo Bills and the Along with Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, and Charles, we look at this Lions team. So the football will be 5 yards as this offense gets set to take over. Here on first down, incomplete, physical. Second down.
One thing that they love the matchup with their wide receivers against this secondary. Successful, but don't expect them to
get 6 up past the 30 to the 31. They get 6, leave them with 3rd and 4. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. In heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Victory. And he'll get this back down to about the 12. The Buffalo offense coming out, and it is Josh Allen who is at the helm.
He had the numbers of a game last win. You talk about him being a gritty guy, but they lost. So obviously, one touchdown, that's not going to be good.
So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this over. And they'll start the drive on the ground. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4. For Johnson, the numbers for his performance from last week, just downright unbelievable. I mean, when you amass that many yards, I don't know what else to say.
Personally, I thought it was a game for the ages for him. Ripped off some long runs in that contest, didn't he?
He did indeed. Some very long runs, and that total, scary. In the heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. He meets Wade with a pick, and his guys are going to take over at their own. So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. They'll run on 1st down. It's Johnson, and he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27. Tackle made there by Jordan Poyer.
I don't think any of us were surprised that they decided to start this drive on the ground after the last 2 drives ended in interceptions.
Unfortunately, though, not a lot going on in that first play.
Yeah, I think the anticipation was felt also by the defense.
They'll break the huddle, come up on 27-yard line. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
And he's missed now in his first 4 passing attempts. The rhythm is just not there to begin this ball game.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. Open man, he's got him, the tight end, Hockenson. And he's going to come up a bit short. He needed to get to the 35 for the first, but he only makes it to the 34.
Obviously, they didn't get everything they wanted on that completion, but they put themselves in a spot where you've got to at least think about going for it. I know where we are on the field, but still, you've got to think about it, don't you?
Here we go with Johnson. And he will handle 1st down as they get into the ground at the 37. A big roll of the dice on 4th and 1, but it pays off. They convert. So he needed 1. He ended up getting 3.
And I really like the way he ran that one, too. That's really intelligent running because oftentimes a running back can get too greedy. Try to hit the home run on the play where you just need a few yards. Well done there, making sure you get the 1st down and not worrying about trying to get a touchdown.
So this will be accepted as it moves the offense backwards. Following the penalty, it's Johnson. It's a gain of 7 on the ground. 2nd down coming up. Another good run there for a guy who, remember, on Wednesday was named the Offensive Player of the Week for what he did a week ago.
Yeah, and you know it takes some solid runs and some extra special ones in order to win that type of award. I think he's locked in and wants to get it done a 2nd time.
12 yards there and a 1st down. And after his performance last week, everybody saw it. Unbelievable. You can expect a heavy dose of him again, I think.
Without a doubt. I mean, wouldn't you? Because once you establish yourself that way, it's not just him, okay? It's his offensive line, it's the tight end, it's your wide receivers, everyone now sharing in the load and sharing in the belief that they do their job. They'll see another performance just like they saw the week before.
Now the 2nd down throw on target. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a 3rd down.
When you see zone defense and you know you've got a drag route as your primary call, you got to be really careful as a passer about how far you let your guy go because he might wander into some tough coverage.
They'll get 9 out of that one, and as a result, the drive continues.
Exactly what they needed right there because they needed to use the ground game to take some pressure off because the quarterback's been struggling a little bit.
Now on the heels of that run by Johnson, here's another 1st and 10. And he's going to be taken 35-yard line. And over that time, want to get in there and bring him down.
They just gave up a sack there, and if I'm not mistaken, they gave up last week, didn't they?
Yes, and just looking really porous, aren't they?
They really are, and I'm wondering if they're going to have to start thinking about keeping the tight end in, maybe a back, someone to help assist, because right now, their quarterback's been getting hit a lot in the last couple of games.
And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's third down.
It's now 3rd and 19.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And that will be incomplete. Now, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down.
That's what you're going to need to do against those big receivers. You got to get in there and get physical with them. That time he got in close, got in tight, and knocked the ball away.
No good.
So second quarter, this offense losing and hoping to get the football in the end zone for the first time. On first down, it's Johnson. They'll only get a couple up to about the 30.
33.
They'd love to just strike back with a touchdown right here, and if it's a long play, so be it. But the main goal, get a couple of first downs, run some plays, run some clock, allow their defense to get a chance to catch their breath, settle down, and relax a little bit after they just gave up a score.
Just past 50. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield.
Nice job there of utilizing his big target. He didn't overthink it. Understands the catch radius, understands that he knows how to use his body to keep defenders away from the ball, and puts it right out there for the nice pickup.
Pass incomplete. Fair to say, hasn't been his best game throwing the football, but also not getting a lot of help out there either.
Yeah, you nailed it pretty well, you know. He's got to throw it better. Got to get more help. Obviously one that should have been caught. They got to find a way to bring those two elements together so they can make some progress in this one.
And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. Coming into the week, he's leader in receiving yards. There's his first catch, and it's good for a first down. If you're going to blitz, likely going to leave you in man coverage with this guy, and that is less than ideal.
It is, because just any offense that has an elite receiver, if you blitz and have him in man coverage, you're going to him, even if he has an elite defender on him, because he usually knows where the ball is before the defender does.
They'll run on first down. Johnson, and not able to break away this time as they're going to stop right around the line of scrimmage. That'll set them back with a loss of 3 on the play, and it'll bring up a 13. They'll set up a throw. Right side, it's the tight end, Hockenson. And he'll go down here at the 35-yard line. That throw good for only a couple. It brings up third down. And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's 4th down.
He did a fine job there of not hitting it before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 4th down, no problem. 19 yards that time, but now it's 1st and 10.
Brandon, I have one word for you after that completion for a first down.
Lucky?
Analytics.
Well, the analytics say they punt the football there.
So we're changing the analytics as we go, right? What a big-time chance.
Yeah, big-time first half chance. This offense finding its legs now. Another 1st and 10. from the red zone now. They'll look to throw. Catch is made by Hockenson, the tight end.
Unnecessary roughness. Defense.
I know it's an emotional game, Charles. You can't do that.
And when you get into your film sessions and you argue your case with your coaches, that's exactly what they say at the end. You just can't do it. It costs your team.
And the Lions are going to have it first and goal as he'll take this down to about the 3.
Well, they certainly had success throwing the ball on this drive, and not as much running it as we just saw once again on that last play. Stopped after a very short gain. But I wouldn't abandon the run totally, because otherwise, pass rushers just tee off on your quarterback. Makes it very, very difficult for him in that situation.
To Johnson again. And he's going to take it in for a Lion touchdown. Kerryon Johnson with touchdown number 12 on the. And the Lions have got it back to a one-score game. People always talk about one of his biggest strengths running the football, vision, and he found the spot there, went into the end zone.
You're exactly right about that. And it wasn't just the vision, right? Once he saw the gap,
so back to live action. Let's see what this offense can do here on this play. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And he slings one that's incomplete. The intended target, T.J. Hockenson. And now it's second down.
It's second down and 10.
Here's Johnson. And he'll be taken down at the 20 after a gain of just 1.
Well, that's a good start to this drive on the defensive side of the ball.
Force the incompletion on first down. They're able to shut down the running play on second.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised now. A little bit of pressure going at the quarterback in the expected passing situation.
It's incomplete. We've seen this offense do some unconventional things thus far, but they couldn't go for it on fourth down here, could they?
Could someone patch us into the head coach's headset? Punt the ball.
And this offense has converted twice already in this first half on fourth down conversions. And here we go again. They're going to try and throw. Here this half is intercepted. Picked up by Tremaine Edmonds, the linebacker. And he is going to score. It's a pick six and a Bills. So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. After the pick six, they go right back to the air. Open man is born. And they're able to get this one across the 35. The drive starting with a first down, 11 on that pickup.
Well, that's certainly should get all the credit for me. I just need something right here, and the end result there, nice first down. Drive keeps moving.
Line of scrimmage, the 43 on 2nd and 4.
I know the halftime's approaching, but I don't think he's going to want to take a break. That's his 5th catch.
Yeah, they've really been targeting the tight end. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, third down.
Brings up third down and 4.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Almost intercepted it. They're just forcing it into too many tough spots. That was almost a 4th pick game. And now 4th down. Normally I'd say this will lead to a punt attempt, but this offense already shown in the first half that they'll go for it on 4th down.
No, they should have already said punt it, punt it. Head coach should have already made that decision.
He's got his man, T.J. Hockenson. And they get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. A big pickup there, 20 yards as they convert on 4th.
First and 10.
That was a fun one to watch right there. A nice in-breaking route and plenty of room in the middle of the field. And he was able to get behind the linebackers and grab the completion for a really good pickup.
Fighting his way down to about the 35-yard line. A short gain of just over 2 yards as the first half clock dips inside of 3 minutes. Here's 2nd and 8. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
That's an excellent play by the defender. He diagnosed that one, closed quickly, and helped force the incompletion.
So 3rd down now. They need the 27-yard line for a first. Defense does its job, but it's 4th down.
As a defensive back, you have some weapons at your disposal that we don't often talk about, and you can read the receiver's eyes, you can read his hands, and you know that the arrival of the ball is imminent, and that allows you to make a play on it and oftentimes knock it away.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Throwing deep for Galladay. And my goodness, this is incomplete. The Lions turned away on 4th down. So this back out there, they're in excellent field position after the fumble recovery. The play action fake, they'll look to throw. Throwing deep for Galladay. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
That was nice work there defensively to force incompletion. Now, even though this drive started in plus territory, they're still not in field goal range yet. So they can work towards another couple of stops and not allowing that turnover to hurt.
And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. And he's going to go there. Near midfield at the 49.
I think we've seen this before. If someone's down 3 scores, that situation there, it's just going to add to their growing frustrations, don't you think?
Yeah, a bad number 3 right now. 3-score game, 3rd quarter, 3 and out, not what they wanted. And you can tell on the sideline, those faces are getting a little bit longer as this one goes. They'll try and throw for it here. They're looking for his tight end on the corner. It's complete. They go for it on 4th down, and it pays off big time as they pick up 29. Well, even after all those interceptions, he's not deterred, still confident to go deep at work there.
I think all the old rules about playing that position still apply. If they go wrong, you still act like you're the best player out on the field. You still carry that supreme arrogance with you and continue to fire the ball. I've seen guys have games like this, and this is where you find out if you're great or not. Can you overcome some interceptions and still lead your team to victory?
They only got a yard out of that last completion, and that makes this 2nd and 9. Those passes are intercepted for the 4th time today. Tre'Davious White with the pick, and this one will be back to the 22. Just a little bit. So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. They'll try to get the offense going with Johnson. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27.
Defenses always talk about earning the right to rush the passer on 3rd down. And you know what offenses want? Win 1st down so they can set things up for themselves better.
And that wasn't helpful there. Not a big impact on 1st down. And he'll push his way forward to about the 32.
And there's a run to be happy with. Good, solid yardage at any time you hand the ball to a back.
Brings up 3rd and 3.
They'll try and run for it. Here's Johnson. And he's able to get the first before he's taken down at the 36. The gain of 4 that time as the drive continues. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
Well, partner, none of these runs individually have added up to a whole lot.
Now 3 plays, all 3 short runs, but together a 1st down.
Yeah, it's amazing how the narrative changes when you string them together.
Tackle made there by Matt Milano. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. Running from the gun, Johnson. A gain of 3 last play. This time they double it and pick up 6.
So much of the game today, we're looking for hybrid players, guys who can do a combination of jobs. And anyone who plays a strong safety position, now more than ever, is a hybrid type player. half defensive back that covers passes and half linebacker that makes tackles. We just saw the linebacker make that play.
Give him 6 yards in the first down.
At the 49-yard line.
From the gun, a run for Johnson. And he's going to be stopped up at about the 47-yard line.
Ball carrier.
Tremaine Edmonds there to bring him down. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8.
It's 2nd and 8.
Here's Swift. And they'll get this just to the 47. 1-yard gain.
Not too many offenses want to turn down long drives, but when you're down what they are, they've got to pay it off with some points.
He's got his tight end over the middle, T.J. Hockenson. And he is going to have a Lions first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
The goal for any offense versus a zone defense, find the holes where guys are available and put the ball on the receiver before any defender can step up and fill it.
They did it well there. Perfectly executed crossing route. Stopped at the 24-yard line after a gain of 5.
A gain of
Final minute now of the 3rd quarter.
at the 24-yard line.
His throw here is incomplete.
Another attempt, another incompletion, and when I look at the scoreboard and where we are in this game, it comes to mind that they have to start getting the ball in the hands of their playmakers. Throw it to the guys that maybe can take a short pass and turn it into a long gain or make people miss downfield. They've got to have points, and the guys who can put the ball in the end zone, they're the ones that need to touch the ball.
They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
2-yard line.
Well, we talk all the time about playing situational football. Now I think the scoreboard is dictating what they need to do. Where they are in this game, they've got to push the ball downfield, take their shots, try and get big chunks of yardage in a short amount of time. That was a nice play there.
No gain there as he kept it himself at 2nd down.
On the play leads to 2nd and goal at the 3-yard line.
We're on to the 4th. With more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. On 2nd down, Johnson able to get a couple here, but won't get across the plane as they stop him right around the 1. This likely a must-have, 3rd and goal. They'll try to run it in. Johnson, and this time he is in. Kerryon Johnson with his 13th touchdown of the year and 2nd of the game. And the Lions were able to draw a bit closer.
Well, they decided to run it in and got it done on 3rd and goal. A lot of times that's a passing play.
And the kicker, this has to come out for the PAT. So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. They'll look to throw now on 1st down. Open man is Galladay, complete. And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32. 7 yards, the pickup there. Decent start to the drive, but let's face it, they need a lot of things to go right in a short amount of time, down 3 scores.
Yeah, they're going to run their 2-minute offense here in this game, but this is for future games. Can they get better and be ready for the next time, hopefully with a chance to win?
Here's a throw that's taken in out of the backfield. And he'll bring it up here to right at the 40-yard line. That one a first pickup of 8.
That was a pretty favorable situation there. What would you call that? 2nd and manageable? Smart play, too. Didn't force it downfield when he didn't have it. Just checked it down, let him get the 1st down. That's exactly what he did.
And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
Incomplete. Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Here's a ball thrown right side and complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. A gain of 13. It's a 1st down.
10 at the 48-yard line.
They'll look to throw again. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down. So after the incompletion, completion on first, now 2nd and 10.
2nd and 10.
Now a man open down the middle of the field. And he's got a first down as the tackle made at the Bills' 25-yard line. 23 yards the pickup there.
5-yard line.
On first down, he'll drop to throw. Got the connection here to Bourne. This will be a short gain of 3 before he's brought down at the 22. 3 yards the gain there, 2nd down.
2nd and 7 at the 22-yard line.
And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, 3rd down. This will be the play of the drive. It's 3rd and 7. Again, he'll drop to throw. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Incomplete. Intended for Kendrick Bourne.
That incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this one has gone, and the frustration of body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
Back to throw again. Oh, scrap for the football, and he's going to come down with it. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. Some collective exhales over there on the sideline. A big pickup through the air on 4th down to bring up 1st and goal. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. Looking for Hockenson, and he's got him. Touchdown, Detroit. T.J. Hockenson, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Lions are able to cut into this lead.